State's largest school district here in Wake County, a major shakeup is coming to the school board. All 9 seats are on the ballot in Tuesday's election. That's happened before, but it's unusual that 5 incumbents and some names you know have decided they've had enough and they're not running for re-election. Josh Chapin live now at district headquarters in Cary after talking to candidates who are and are not running, as well as some voters. What did you learn, Josh?
Well, Steve, we know that the school board has been the site of animosity. It's been the site of anger and protest, especially in the last couple of years with the mask mandates and all the pandemic restrictions. And we've seen it across the country. So we wondered whether all that anger just got to be too much for some school board members. Here's what we found out.
This leadership continues to choose fear over faith.
We heard the anger every week inside Wake County School Board headquarters.
Your mask mandates, policies, and competency have burdened families, staff, and students.
Parents mad about mask mandates and continuing pandemic restrictions like at this meeting in early January.
Buckle up. This is the year where parents take back our public school system, November 8th.
Now it's time to figure out who will sit on this board. All 9 seats are open, and 5 people you know will not be sitting in these chairs come December.
It is very sad to me to see a lot of that animosity and hate resurface.
Dr. Jim Martin is one of them. He's been on the board for 11 years. He said he's leaving not because of the political climate. He wants to devote more time to his day job as a chemistry professor at NC State. Christine Kushner wrote in an op-ed to the News and Observer that parental criticism is part of the reason she's stepping aside.
Is the vitriol worse now than it was back in 2011? You know, I'm not sure that it's a whole lot different.
Nearly 30 candidates filed in the middle of the summer, including incumbent and current board chair Lindsay Mahaffey.
I love what I do. I love supporting our teachers and our students and the work that goes on in the classroom.
She's running in District 8 against Steve Bergstrom.
It's not just parental alienation, it's school safety. It's the lack of resources to teachers.
That's kind of a strange political topic that's come up recently, but it's important.
NC State grad student Benjamin Laramie weighing in tonight after voting here in Apex. He's concerned by an effort to ban books around the country, along with other issues.
Environmental activism, making sure that we're addressing climate change, being an activist for the transgender and LGBT community.
Christine Kushner has been on the board at District 6 for as long as Dr. Martin. Continuing in that op-ed that she wrote in the News and Observer, she said, quote, "I've endured 2 years of angry, inwardly focused critics. At times that criticism has seemed overwhelming and isolating, and that's one reason I'm passing the baton." Once we find out what happens on Tuesday, the new board takes its seats in the first week of December. Stephen, Lauren, back to you.
Yeah, we'll be watching to see if the direction and priorities of the school board change with 5 new board members coming in. Thanks. Josh Chapin live in Cary.